Merry
Martyrs.
Christmas
From
us
to
you
3,
2
1.
Saint Nicholas, Bishop of Myra in Lycia, was from his youth trained in godliness and mercy, and after the death of his parents devoted his inheritance to the relief of the poor. In the persecution under Diocletian, he was seized for the confession of Christ, cast into prison, and sore afflicted for the faith. Yet he fainted not, but strengthened his fellow sufferers by word and example. Being delivered in the peace of the church, he was afterward made bishop, and became a vigilant shepherd to his flock, zealous against error and gentle towards the needy. He was especially known for secret acts of charity, giving where none might praise him, and for boldness in defending the truth of Christ's incarnation. Thus Nicholas lived not unto himself, but unto God and his people. And after a life adorned with faith and mercy, he fell asleep in peace. Anno Domini 343. Merry Christmas, Paul.
Merry Christmas.
You know, when we started this podcast, we kind of said that we were going to try not to do seasonal things.
Yeah.
So that anybody could just jump in at any point.
We wanted to try to keep it some evergreen content, as they call it.
Yeah.
But you know what evergreens have in common?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Well, and the fact of the matter is the most interesting thing to you in the moment is what you know the most about.
Yeah.
So, and that's like a core theme of ours is like whatever someone is the most interested about is the thing that they're going to ask you a question about.
Yeah.
And that you should entertain in conversation because it's the most important thing to them. Otherwise, they wouldn't have asked the question.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Christmas is on my mind.
What?
So I figured we'd, stop and do something completely different, something really simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is going to be a fun episode.
I think so.
A little bit more stylized.
It's very seasonal.
Yeah, if somebody comes into this, if you're watching this and you've never seen Martyr's Row before, it's an interesting episode for you to watch the first time. Honestly, way shorter than all the other episodes.
That's probably why they watched it.
But to be fair, it'll give you a little glimpses of what Martyr's Row kind of looks like.
Yeah.
And the feel of our show. So I think it's fun to be able to jump in and do a holiday episode and throw that idea out the window.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun to change it up every once in a while.
For sure.
Yeah.
So from our studio to your home, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
And a Happy New Year. 3, 2, 1. We walk down the Martyr's Row. We walk down the Martyr's Row. We walk down the Martyr's Row. And we follow the Lamb. Oh, witness, oh, witness, oh, witness, and sing good tidings of Jesus, our crucified King. We'll stand with the faithful ones. We'll stand with the faithful ones. We'll stand with the faithful ones who endure till the end. Oh, witness, oh, witness, oh, witness, and sing good tidings of Jesus, our crucified King. So light up the night with hope. So light up the night with hope. So light up the night with hope till he comes again. Oh, witness, oh, witness, oh, witness, and sing good tidings of Jesus, our crucified King. Good tidings of Jesus, our crucified King.
A visit from Yahweh Elohim. 'Twas the night before time, yet the moment drew near, when the promise long spoken would finally appear. Not stockings nor hearths, nor a jolly old sight, but the Word robed in flesh in the depth of the night. The heavens held breath as creation looked on, for the infinite stepped where the finite had gone. No thunder, no armies, no scepters or thrones, but a cry in the dark and a child fully known.
We tell it each year with our candles and cheer, yet forget what was broken that night he came near. For the story began in a garden once bright, where a lie bent the will and eclipsed the true light. Through the curse it was promised, and through blood it was sealed, that the seed would restore and force death to yield, not merely to settle the debt of our sin, but to storm every kingdom that darkness held in.
But the promise was never just soil or land, but the realms wrapped in darkness where death held command. The places unseen where dark powers laid claim, now marked for reclaiming for Jesus' own name. He rose through the clouds with his scars still aflame, and he set forth his saints bearing fire, not shame. For the ground he had conquered, the realms he won, were torn from the powers that fled from the sun.
So we mark this glad season and lift up our voice, not merely for comfort, but militant joy. St. Nicholas stood with his faith set aflame and broke chains of fear by the strength of that name. Now we sing and we kneel and we lift up our plea to the King who has shattered our chains utterly, who rose from the depths where the dead once had sway, and reigns over all things, both night and the day.
So remember this truth when December arrives, not the state we once lived, but the hour hope arrived, when heaven came down and the long war was won, on the night God drew near in the birth of his Son.